Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended for this morning's reading. I wanted to let you know before I forget that if you have subscribed to my website, the second part of being part of the giveaway is you have to guess my Pisces birthday. And you do it in the comment section of the notification that you will be getting for your email that you are subscribed to my website. Twice a day when the videos come out, you'll get an email notification. In that notification, there's a comment button. Just press on it. Leave your email and your guess in the comment. And I'll put you in for the draw if you get it right. Okay? All right, Pisces. And what will you be winning? A gratitude journal, just in case. All right. So, we were looking about how the past is affecting you. So this is the extended. This is where Spirit comes in and really gives you a boost up and gives more explanation on what we're talking about. Now, you may be getting what they call like a little weary, a little tired of fixing people's problems. And that's what it feels like. It feels like these problems are not your own, but you feel like you have to fix them. Okay? And that's what I keep feeling in this reading. It's like you are uninspired to continue fixing other stuff. So I took, I'm going to use the chakra reading cards. You can find this and find a deck link. I pulled two cards. The first one was Inner Strength, and the second one was Inspiration. So I'm going to read to you what those say, and it really follows through with what we were talking about anyway, right? It does. It really does. Okay, so the inner strength. We're going to start with that one. It says, it's time to call on your inner strength. You have the ability to deal with anything in your life. We're all part of the universe, which has magnificent power and energy available to us at all times. You are invited to connect, to acknowledge, and call upon the incredible strength that lies within you. Life may be challenging for you at present, and you're reminded that you have the tools and the ability to conquer anything that comes your way. Whether it's an emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual challenge, know you have the strength to move through it and come out the other end empowered. It's time to trust that you're strong enough and courageous enough to move through this difficult time and learn some powerful life lessons. The universe is always giving you opportunities to build inner strength. It is up to you to take on the challenge and rise from the ashes. You may be required to look at your situation from a different point of view, or even be willing to let go of some old belief. Old belief systems that are weakening your inner strength. That would be the Hierophant card right here. Okay? We were talking about that this morning. Whatever you're being guided to do, make sure to listen and put it into action. You have the courage of a lion. It is time to roar and embrace this part of you in its totality. I have the strength to face all of life's challenges with grace. And that's exactly what it is. Okay? You need to want to get through these challenges by yourself. And if you don't, they're not your challenges to have, and it's time to move on. That's exactly what they keep saying to me, okay? You have 11, Inspiration. Let's see here. And right away when that card came out, I thought to myself, you need to be inspired to live your life. If you are despondent, you have a lack of inspiration. Right away it's telling you the problem, okay? It's time to get inspired and find your passion and share it with the world. Inspiration is constantly flowing through you and around you at all times and is inviting you to align with and connect to its powerful and creative energy. What inspires you and makes your soul shine? It's time to surround yourself with inspiring people. This is your tribe, your like-minded people, your reconnection card, okay? It's time to surround yourself with inspiring people, books, experiences, and anything that infuses you with inspiration. Have you been feeling bored and stale? What do you love to do that brings you creative inspiration? Whatever it is that fills you with energy, It is now time to bring it into your world. When you are driven by inspiration, it brings motivation, joy, and happiness into your being. This wave of energy will bring forth amazing positivity to your world, allowing you to feel content and with a sense of purpose in your life. When you are inspired and living in this vibration, those around you benefit, as this state of being is truly infectious, and you start also to inspire others. And the affirmation is, inspiration is constantly flowing through me at all times, and I am inspired. So it really comes down to that, Pisces. It comes down to basic, just feeling inspired in the life that you are living and the world that you are living in, okay? If you don't, it's time to look. It's time to see what you are pushing out of. Now, if you haven't seen this morning's reading, I would go watch it because, well, this one's going to make a lot more sense because we're clarifying that one from this morning, as you obviously are seeing right now. All right, so I'm going to put these here. I've decided to use the Sacred Creator Oracle to clarify. I sometimes do this with these cards because I think they are magic. These are magic cards. These, not that the other ones aren't magic, but these have got a little bit of, I don't know, a little more, okay? All right, so the first row is the work that you should be putting into, paying attention to for yourself. The second row, a little more, you know, expertise, energy that you should be looking into. And the last row is what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. I know it's kind of this and that and there, but that's the way it comes through. So the first card was the Two of Materials. Let's see, I'm going to bring this a little closer. Oh, that goes back. Let's bring you a little closer here, Pisces. All right. So, crucial to your situation is that you need to adapt. Okay? You need to adapt to what's going on in your life. When you're despondent, you're no longer interested in abundance, and you have a victim mentality, you're no longer adapting. But trying to adapt to something that no longer inspires you, that can get a little bit hard as well. Okay? So you need to make changes. I love this. Okay? Yeah, just as the wind. Okay? You need to make changes to your circumstances so that you are now more inspired to be in that situation. That you no longer feel at odds with it. Okay? If you're feeling bad, if you're feeling like you can no longer assess the situation and you want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, and I know it's a terrible saying, but you're throwing everything out because it's not pleasant anymore, okay? You just feel like you need to start again. You have the number 10 here. 10 is a completion. So, you know, close the door on one thing and start something new. It's time to get back to your passion. What inspires you to move forward? What inspires you to fix? Crucial to that is reconnecting to your priestess, okay? To your intuition, to your inner wisdom. You really need to try and get back to that. Right. You have the Creator of Earth here. The priestess is grounded, okay? She's grounded below, as above, so below is what they're telling me. It's to be really in your energy is what I'm hearing, okay? It's the top, it's the bottom. And it may as well be the Creator of Earth. If you are disconnected from the High Priestess, they're saying as well, you have to be in alignment with all of them. You can't have more of one than the other. You can't be all grounded. You can't have the weight of the earth, of the world on you. Because if you're too grounded, that's when you get stuck. You can't move. It feels like you're in the mud, okay? Feels like you're sinking into the planet, is what they're showing me, like quicksand, like you can't move because you're too grounded. You're too much of trying to fix the everyday stuff. You've disconnected from your higher self. And for Pisces, that's very tragic. It's a very unhealthy way of being. You need to always be connected to above, okay? We have that gift to begin with. And if it disconnects, not a good thing. Okay. All right, Queen of Emotions. Another very telling you to reconnect to your emotions, to your life. Okay. Fall in love with your own story. So beautiful. A 9. Okay, 369. Love those numbers. Absolutely. The Queen of Emotions is being who you are, Pisces. Okay. Your heart. You can't disconnect from your life. When you're disconnected from your heart. A Pisces disconnected from their heart, well, that's not a Pisces anymore. Okay? So we have to be in our heart space. Our heart space is where we find our passion. That's where we ignite things. That's where we live. We reside there first. And invite everything else in, okay? So it's time for you to fall in love with your own story, is what they're saying. Fall in love with your own story so that you don't feel like this, like you're not just throwing everything out, okay? Clear indication that you're not in love with your own story. You have to find it, okay? The Hierophant. Other energies that you should be paying attention to. The fact that you feel... like I said, she's amazing and huge on top of her mountain, you know, a force to be reckoned with. Look at all the colors. But somehow they're a little muted, okay? And, like, so much so that you feel that there's still light, that there still needs to be light here, okay? The climate is still not really great. She has, the other one, it has to wear, like, a cape. And she has a hood over her head. It's almost like it's blocking the High Priestess energy. That's what I feel. It's blocking the High Priestess energy. Okay? So you got to fix what's not working. And of course, balance. Might as well just call it justice or temperance or whatever. Because we already got the justice card coming out. It's in the next row. Okay? You have to rebalance. It's maybe just as simple as that. Okay, there's an imbalance. You're despondent. It's time to find a balance. It's time to reconnect with you. Okay? Reconnecting with you. The 3 of Emotions. That could be a reconnection to spirit. A reconnection to your tribe, to yourself. Inflow with money. Oh, I like that. 7, the assessment card. Okay, 7. It's flipping that one. This, I know it says inflow with money, but the 7, I mean, even look at the colors, Pisces. Look at the colors. Look. They want you to turn that back the other way, okay? Pentacles is money in Tarot. So, reconnecting with yourself is going to put you back in flow with everything, not just money. It's going to put you back in flow with abundance, with money, with yourself, with your own guidance system, with your journey, with your happiness, your joy, your emotions, your joie de vivre. Because if you're in this area, you're no longer in that type of emotional happiness. You're feeling disconnected, you're feeling stagnant, you feel voided, you feel, wrong. So they want you to hop into that void and figure it out. Figure out what's missing, okay? So that you can be true to yourself. You can be that King of Cups. Yeah, I like that. Get back to elemental. Stop, drop, and ground. It's not in the way you're thinking. It's about planting that seed of excitement. The red in the card is making me believe, like you see the red, there's brown, but there's red. It's that excitement that's coming in. Get back to the elemental, Pisces. The elemental of you is emotions. Okay? And they want you to ground yourself in your emotions, not grounding in your emotions, in your passion, in what you want to be doing. Okay? Plant that seed so it can grow. That seed from yesterday that we were showing, that pentacle that was in reverse. They want you to put it in there and let it grow. But you need to be inspired and happy and passionate. Okay? What you should be paying attention to is the fact that you've been maybe isolating yourself. Okay? They say anytime that you start separating yourself from who you are, or spirit help, or feelings of happiness, there's an imbalance. Okay? And you've got to go back to your raw intentions. I like that. That's like going back into the void. Okay? What is raw? Back to basics, back to elemental, back to where you need to go. Go back to your basic wants and needs for yourself, Pisces. Okay? Be raw with yourself. 22. Love that number too. If you look at 2, it's contemplating. Okay? It's time to contemplate what got you here. What really is aggravating you about the situation. Most of the time, you'll feel disconnected from the situation because you're not. You're not connected to it, okay? It isn't your battle to have, or you just don't feel any emotional connection to it anymore. And you need out, okay? You need resolution, and you need inspiration. It's as basic as that. Justice. You need to get that balance. That balance card has already come out. It's come out all week. It's come out twice today. Creator water. Rebalance yourself to who you are, Pisces. Okay? Too much groundedness, feeling like you're stuck in a situation that you're in, makes you want to let go of everything. You need to go back to that king, creator of water, that king of cups. You need to go back to that flow. You need to rebalance that, absolutely. It's what they want to pay attention to. Pay attention to who you are, Pisces. Okay? And in the end, it's the hanged. The hanged muse. Make sure that the perspective that you're looking at is one that fits you. And one that is comfortable to you. Okay? They're saying you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And that's exactly what I'm thinking. Okay, you may think that the horse wants to drink. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just wants to graze. Okay, don't force the situation. One step ahead is all you need. So, number 41, 5. Yeah, it may be annoying to, again, be in limbo and then kind of want to move forward. But what's the option otherwise, though, Pisces? Staying in this discontented sort of life? Or is it worth just taking the steps to correct and rectify and find out what you really want to be doing? Okay? These are all things that are affecting your life right now from the past. So, in your past, to recap very shortly, you may have been a problem solver for other people. This has gotten you very good at what you do. As an empathic Pisces, it's very easy for us to try to solve everybody's problems. it's easy for us to get in, really into it. But at one point, you can start feeling like there's too much on your plate, or you're just tired, okay? I heard something the other day, was it adrenal fatigue? I think this is more like emotional Pisces fatigue, empathy fatigue, okay? Let's call it that. And you're no longer inspired to try to help other people. I think some of this time you may feel like telling them, why can't you just fix yourself? Okay? So the thing is, Pisces, is that I'm going to tell you the same thing now. Why don't you just fix yourself? Don't overthink it. Don't go overboard with it. Just go into that quiet space or the void inside of yourself and ask yourself this simple question. What inspires me? What makes me passionate? What makes me happy? Okay? You don't have to spend hours there. You can simply just say the question wholeheartedly to yourself. Send it out to the universe if you like. Talk to your guides, okay? Talk to yourself in a mirror. Whatever you want. And then let it go. And see what comes back to you. And stay in that quiet space. And take time to rest and heal. And see what happens, okay? At the bottom, it's overthinking can spoil the magic, 0. The full journey for me, okay, if anything. So it should be very easy when the answer comes into you. It should be flawless. It should be effortless, not flawless. Effortless, okay? It should be easy. That is the thing. When it becomes hard, that's when you have to look at things. I hope this has helped you, Pisces. I think it's great advice. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Please like this video if you did. And let me know. Give me a comment. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to let you go, and I'll be back tomorrow with your magic. It's one of my favorite days. The card of magic. We're going to be looking deep into that. What is your magic, Pisces? Take care. I will see you later.